So as custom, after the duels here in the Mountain Dew Custom Series and Crown Royal Truck Series, we will have the consolation races. The 13 drivers that did not make the show will be able to race still and try to win something this weekend. Sam Picard and Camden Luca on row 1, Mathis Wells and Mitchell Collins row 2, Jordan Forbes, Brandon Morris row 3, Cody Goforth, Philip Papura row 4, Gunnar Matheson and Serena Sankoon row 5, with Jet Kraus row 6 alongside TJ Hanley, and row 7, Irving Allison. We'll go ahead down trackside. It's a 5-lap race. We'll go down for the commands to fire the engines.
Drivers, start your engines!
With the engines fired, these 13 drivers get to race around here for 5 laps just to see who could win this race. Get something good coming out of this weekend, and all 13 cars are going to roll off. Let's talk about the teams that have missed the Valvoline 200, starting off with New Shade Industries, Sam Picard. That is a brand new team. Picard has missed Daytona 3 seasons in a row. He has never raced on this track in an actual Valvoline 200 or a Crown Royal 300. Camden Luca Motorsports alongside Camden, of course, has a broken ankle. He is in the truck race, though, for PNC Racing. Behind them, Butcher Gatorade Motorsports' rookie Mathis Wells. What a surprise there. And Red Bull Motorsports losing 2 of their 3 cars in this heat. It is Mitchell Collins in that number 12. Behind them, Jordan Forbes for Evernham Motorsports. He's back there in that 79, running the super speedways only. And Brandon Morris, owner of Burkhart Morris Motorsports. Neither of their cars made the show. Cody Goforth for Red Bull Motorsports, another rookie for that team. And Philip Papura in Ford Performance Racing's comeback. They miss the show as well. Gunnar Matheson for Jones Racing Inc. He missed it alongside Burkhart Morris Motorsports' Serena Sankoon. Serena is driving the 74 for both Daytona and Talladega. Jet Kraus, the rookie for Kamikaze Motorsports, he missed the show, as well as Team Dr. Pepper's debut with TJ Hanley misses as well, and Irving Allison for New Shade Industries. So New Shade Industries, Camden Luca Motorsports, Ford Performance Racing, Burkhart Morris Motorsports, and Team Dr. Pepper have no cars in the field. Butcher Gatorade Motorsports, Red Bull Motorsports, Evernham, and Kamikaze Motorsports, and Jones Racing Inc. They all have other cars in the show. It's, again, just a 5-lap dash to the finish. Sam Picard to Camden Luca out in front. The trucks will be the same amount. Of course, they will be shown after this. Coming off of the corner, 13 cars for 5 laps. Who's going to be able to win the consolation race here after the duels? And coming down into the restart zone, it's Sam Picard leading us down, and we're racing at Daytona. Picard pulls away and looks like he might be able to slide up in front of Luca. No, he stays right down there in front of Mathis Wells. Jordan Forbes in the 79 drops a little further back as well. But Cody Goforth really slow on the restart. He backs up to teammate, to alliance partner, I should say, Jones Racing Inc.'s Gunnar Matheson, but it is Sam Picard out in front over Mathis Wells, Jordan Forbes, and Brandon Morris, but Wells might be able to mount a charge. No, Jordan Forbes is going to be the one to mount the charge. Morris is going to tuck in right behind him. Now Mathis Wells looking to make it 3 wide, so Forbes goes all the way to the bottom. Morris goes up to the middle to try to help Wells. Nothing there, so now Jordan Forbes to the race lead. Sam Picard already getting shuffled out. 3 wide. Camden Luca going to look to the inside of him, but it's Jordan Forbes and that Evernham Power. They're going to move their way to the front, but here comes Brandon Morris in that 55. Do not count him out. Cody Goforth and Jones Racing Inc.'s Gunnar Matheson. Both of those drivers are on an alliance. Red Bull Motorsports, of course, that's why they switched to Chevy last season over Jones Racing Inc., because Jones Racing Inc. has helped them try to get equipment. Of course, that hasn't shown much prowess for Red Bull Motorsports. It has been their worst career seasons. Last year, when they switched to Chevy, Sebastian Kukulon really under fire for wondering if Chevy is the answer for him to get that first career NSDCA win. But Jordan Forbes out in front, Cody Goforth second, Gunnar Matheson third, down the back straightaway. They stay single file, 1, 2, 3. Jet Kraus in the 46, he jumps to the inside. Sam Picard has dropped all the way to the back with Philip Papura. Team Dr. Pepper's 23 and Burkhart Morris's 74, both back there as well. But the top 3 stay single file, 2 by 2 for 2 rows deep right there, and then 3 wide further back. Sam Picard started this race on pole. He's all the way back to the 11th position, but up front it is still Jordan Forbes in that number 79 Dodge as they come around. Cody Goforth in second. Gunnar Matheson in third. Matheson in the duels did not do anything. He sat in the back the entire race and just tried to stay out of trouble, but he was 26th at the end of his duel. It was a struggling day for him. Jet Kraus up to 4th. Camden Luca and Brandon Morris back there in 5th. They're the ones side by side. Irving Allison back there in 6th. Now the top 4 going to start getting single filed out. Jet Kraus in that 46 making some moves there for that NASCAR on MDK sponsored number 46. And now Cody Goforth, he's going to look to the inside of Jordan Forbes. Coming around, we have 2 laps to go here at Daytona as they go down the front straightaway. Now Gunnar Matheson, will he abandon Goforth? No, he will not. He's just going to get pushed up by Jet Kraus in the 46. That's going to give Jet Kraus that inside line. Mathis, Wells, Camden, Luca fighting back. Serena Sankoon back there as well, but now Jordan Forbes gets shuffled all the way to the back. The outside line still, there is some power that these guys can stay in that race lead, but once you get shoved to the very outside line, the 3 wide outside line, your race is pretty much done. You're not going to be able to get back up there for a long while. You see Sam Picard just got back to the bottom back there. Now Gunnar Matheson and Jordan Forbes. Forbes kind of put himself back in the middle line, but Matheson's going to most likely drop to the back. Now, Mathis Wells in 3rd. You see Serena Sankoon now in that 74 up in 4th. White flag, 1 to go. Cody Goforth in the race lead. Can he hold on and win it? Gunnar Matheson into the wall further back. Now Mathis Wells ducks down. Sankoon does not go with him there. Maybe she'll go a little later. No, she has the room underneath to duck down. She's not going to duck down. And now she will as she drives down, but it's too late. Goforth versus Mathis Wells for the race lead. Here comes Wells ducking to the inside, and Serena Sankoon's going to go with him. You also have TJ Hanley, Philip Papura back there. Will Sankoon try to make it 3 wide? That she does. Mathis Wells tries to throw the block. Here comes Sankoon on the inside line. Matheson is off the back of the pack, and now coming around, it's going to be a drag race coming to the line. Wells versus Sankoon here in the consolation race. Wells is going to use the outside line. Serena's on the inside, coming to the line. Serena Sankoon will win the consolation race here at Daytona for the Mountain Dew Custom Series. Close finish there. Wells gave it up just at the end, but it is Serena Sankoon taking home that extra little cash prize for winning the consolation race. Burkhardt Morris Motorsports needing some good out of this weekend because both of their cars failed to qualify for the race. But Sankoon wins it. Let's go ahead now as the trucks start rolling out onto pit road as these guys come back down. And we'll get you guys the truck consolation race here in just a few minutes. So after Serena Sankoon won her consolation race in the Mountain Dew Custom Series, we head to the Crown Royal Trucks today with Brad Stover for Golden Motorsports. On row 1 alongside him is the 78 of Kalen Nosler. In row 2, Austin Johnson and Sam Picard. Row 3 is Cody Smart and Irving Allison. Row 4, Kev Shearer and Samit Oskin. Row 5, Nathan Ormond and the 68 of John Dilks. Row 6, Dusty Neal and Maxwell Fye. Row 7, Caleb Henderson. And Colton Yo was supposed to make this, but he left the track early. And Jay Jefferson not very happy about that. We'll see what will happen in the later stages to that. But Colton Yo on some thin ground there. It could cost him a ride. Now let's go down trackside for the commands to fire the engines. The final time today and duel day.
Drivers, start your engines!
With the engines fired, we'll go down and talk about the teams that failed to qualify for the Crown Royal 300 coming up tomorrow afternoon. Right now, it starts out. It's Brad Stover in the 95 LG car for Golden Motorsports, the new upstart team. Teammate Christian Vargas raced in. Butcher Gatorade Motorsports again. Both races, the 78 failed to qualify. The M&M 78 for Kalen Nosler. Behind them, Austin Johnson in a one-off. It's actually 2 one-offs right here beside each other. Austin Johnson for Jones Racing Inc. misses the show, so Bridgestone has no truck in the show. And Sam Picard in the number 0 Dunkin' Donuts Toyota for Burkhardt Maurice Motorsports. Texas Star Racing's Cody Smart failed to qualify for this race. He did make the Mountain Dew Custom Series, though. And alongside him, Irving Allison was supposed to run double duty, will not run either race. Kev Shearer in his comeback for Impala Racing. Impala started on the pole for the Mountain Dew Custom Series last season. They failed to qualify for this one. Samit Oskin in the 06. That's another Butcher Gatorade Motorsports truck. And behind them is Nathan Ormond for Jones Racing Inc. So 2 of the 4 Jones Racing Inc. trucks out of this one. And John Dilks for Outside Line Sim Racing, the full-time Chick-fil-A 68 rookie. He fails to qualify as well. Dusty Neal driving for Evernham Motorsports. Evernham misses all of the Crown Royal Truck Series, but only 1 in the Mountain Dew Custom Series. And Ford Performance Racing, their comeback does not come very well. Maxwell 5 fails to qualify the 76. And in the back, Caleb Henderson in that number 4. He made it for Impala Racing, but Square D Racing will not be in the show for the Crown Royal Truck Series. And Colton Yo was also for Texas Star Racing, meaning 2 of the 4 Texas Star trucks failed to qualify for the race. Again, it's another 5-lap dash, and it's Brad Stover and Kalen Nosler leading us down. 5 laps, 13 trucks. Who's going to be able to win the consolation race, take home that fabulous cash prize of $10,000 for winning the race? Now coming down to take the green flag, it's Brad Stover versus Kalen Nosler, and we're racing at Daytona. Great jump by Stover and Austin Johnson. Stover's going to jump already to that outside line, trying to hold off everyone else, but now Austin Johnson, the 88, a bit slow. That's going to allow Sam Picard. Picard now in a bit better equipment, but still, that is a brand new truck, so hopefully he will be able to do something this race. Sorry for Sam, that is the 4th Daytona race he has missed in 3 seasons. But now Brad Stover out in front. Austin Johnson all over the back of him in second. Now Sam Picard jumps up. Cody Smart on the inside. Kev Shearer in that 07 right behind him. Nathan Ormond right behind him in the 1. And coming off of the corner, it's going to be Brad Stover in the race leading that number 95. But off of the corner, we'll see what happens. The cars get real loose, real tight, real loose off the corner. Just real everything. And now Sam Picard using that outside line to get around Cody Smart. Kev Shearer going to stay right up there, but Picard on the outside line looking for that second position in that number 0 truck. Cody Smart down on the inside. You see Kev Shearer in that 07. He's trying to make it 3 wide, and that's what he's going to do. Great move by Kev right there in that 07 truck. Nathan Ormond, the Chevy counterpart, right behind him. Ormond was the slowest truck in qualifying, the only truck to run a 51-second lap time. So Ormond, it's been a horrible speed weeks for him. Maybe he could cap it off with a win in the consolation race. But now Kev Shearer diving down to the inside on Brad Stover as they go. Stover on the outside line. He's trying to make something work. They're going to slide up. Almost some contact between Ormond and Neal there. Now Stover going to duck right back down just like Matthew Eves did. But Kev tries to throw the block. Kev leads that lap. We have 3 to go in the consolation race here in the Crown Royal Truck Series. And it's 2 in, 3 wide all throughout this field. And now 3x3 block of trucks as they head around. 3x3, 4 deep, and Caleb Henderson in that 4 truck hanging on right at the back. Dusty Neal in the 02, he's on the inside. Kev Shearer on the outside. 1 truck into the outside wall. I think that might have been Kev Shearer or Sam Picard, but they still run 3 wide down the back straightaway. Dusty Neal on the very inside. He goes up, tries to cut the momentum of the 95. Now John Dilks, because Dusty went up the track, Dilks is going to jump to the inside. We'll see what'll happen there. See Irving Allison in that 26. He's dropping back as well, or he's bringing himself up as well in that 26, but he kind of laid off the back bumper of him there. Dusty Neal going to hang on to that race lead. Dilks versus Golden Motorsports. That's Outside Line Sim Racing versus Golden Motorsports, 2 teams that took big loans in the offseason to get themselves some trucks. Right now they are 2nd and 3rd, but now Irving Allison jumps to the inside in that 26 truck. You also see the 76 of Maxwell Fye. We have 2 laps to go here at Daytona. Dusty Neal out in front, but it's 3x3 the rest of the way. Sam Picard at the very back of the pack once again. Dusty Neal in that 02, that team has been helped by Texas Star Racing this season. Now they are a satellite to Texas Star Racing, so that's why they're getting some heavier and beefier equipment. It's great to see Dusty Neal returning to his role here. Jake Galloway also expected to return to the 02 for a part-time run this season. And now the 95, the LG 95 down to the inside. 4 trucks, single file, coming around to the white flag at Daytona. Now the top 5 getting single file, top 6 getting single file. John Dilks is going to be the first one to jump out in second, and that's going to get Brad Stover from up in front, and he's going to be gone all the way back, maybe 5th or 6th. There's no help behind him as the whole field just got single filed right there. Now Dilks looking for a run. Kev Shearer across 2-3 lanes of traffic almost. Irving Allison trying to get a run. Now Kev Shearer on the inside. He has Cody Smart pushing him. Dusty Neal in the 02 goes down to block him. They've gotten single filed out now. The outside line I don't think will have as much momentum coming off of the corner as they should, and they don't. Unlike the duels with Matthew Eves, it will be off of turn number 4. Dusty Neal taking home the victory in the consolation race here at Daytona. Great run for Evernham, and Kev Shearer comes up in second in the very back, Samet Oskin. But that does it for duel day here at Daytona, and the next 2 races up will be the Valvoline 200 and the Crown Royal 300 in the Mountain Dew Custom Series and Crown Royal Truck Series respectively. Congratulations to Dusty Neal, even though he will be missing the main event, he still gets to win the little consolation race and take home $10,000 for him and his family to enjoy after this depressing weekend for basically all of these drivers. But we thank you for tuning in. We'll see you guys at the Valvoline 200.